From Lemoy Field in Waterbury, Connecticut, the post-University Eagles are preparing for another CACC conference test coming in the form of the Caldwell Cougars. Patrick Rudberg here on play-by-play commentary. Welcome you into our broadcast tonight. Just saw the national anthem. Starting lineups were announced on the field. We'll give you them right now. First, the visitors. Caldwell will start in goal with number 1, Ariana Gaminara. In front of her, it'll be Melissa Pires, Maria Frazier, Rosio Cardenas, Lexi Pito, Mira Itzin, Anna Pinzon, Tina Gervais, Leah Moshing, Shelby Brunati, and Ayla Frazier. Cougars enter at 9-2-3 and sit third in the conference entering tonight. And for the home Eagles, it'll be number 62, Erin Nisbet in goal in front of her. Number 3, Zoe Meyer. Then along with Aliana Bodwin, Avia Burns, Reese Klutzer, Audrey Cadman, Ree Morrison, Tatiana Chase, Jordan Callis, Lindsay Kinn, and Hannah Van Size. Eagles enter tonight at 0-11-2, 11th in the conference, coming off a 1-4 loss at Chestnut Hill back on the 25th. Cougars coming off a 2-1 win of their own, also on the 25th. Three days rest for both these teams, ready for a midweek matchup here in Waterbury. Cougars coached by third-year head coach Sammy Ajay, assisted by Joshua Merchan and Danielle Diavanzo, while the Eagles are coached by first-year head coach Megan Ryan and assisted by Sabrina Pisani, Richard McCallum, and Anna Ike. Cougars in the red jerseys and white lettering, post in the all whites. One last look at the post huddle before we hear the referee's whistle and we'll get underway. Caldwell going from right to left on your screen, post going from left to right. Pito starts us off in the center circle, and we're underway. Played forward now here with Burns. Klutzer to Van Size. Callis. Looking in behind. Cleared ahead up into the midfield. Now sitting with number 7, Mira Itzin. Frazier forward for Pinzon. Frazier and Pinzon combine again. Going long, blocking that one is Callis. Number 17 in white. Cadman out wide. Here on the near side with Burns. Kept in by Klutzer. Combining with Burns. And eventually out for a goal kick. Ariana Gaminar in goal for the Cougars, the senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Started 13 games this season with a 1.46 goals against average and a 7.40 save percentage, in addition to 5 clean sheets on the year. Cadman intercepts. Able to hold on to possession, feed it to a teammate. Now switched across, looking for Klutzer. Callis battling, eventually given back to Gaminara. Caldwell unbeaten in their last 4, 2 wins and 2 draws. Looking to continue that streak tonight as the Eagles still looking for their first win on the season. There's Bodwin. Itzine pressured by Morrison and forced back to Ayla Frazier. Both Fraziers playing right and left back, no relation. Maria Frazier on the left on your near side and Ayla Frazier on the right. And here is Maria Frazier. Pinzone has trouble getting out of her feet. Intercepted by the Eagles. It'll be last touch off her for an Eagles throw. Pires. Pinzone. Intercepted for a moment by Kin. But back with the Cougars. Step there from Chase. Chase ran out of room on the far touchline. Neither team either to really sustain any possession in the opposition's attacking third. Defensive third, I should say. So you see Shelby Brunati, freshman from Brick Township, New Jersey. Has played lots of minutes, to say the least, for the Cougars this year as a first year. Players go at it on the far touchline, and it'll go out for a Cougars throw. Frazier again to take the throw. Chase trying to break out. Cougars still with it. Gervais. Too strong on the second touch there. Cougars still have it again on the far side with another throw coming from Ayla Frazier. Cadman able to hold on to possession. Swung back to the back line. Brunati goes long. Headed away by Burns. One back by Pires. Pires past one. Has to go from distance, trying Nisbet, and just wide. First real chance of the game. Goes out for a goal kick and not on target. But an audacious effort there from Melissa Pires. Nisbet in the back line, building out from the back. Back pass to Chase off target. Another Caldwell throw there on the far side. And Caldwell enters tonight second in the conference in goals per game, 2.21 for them, generating about 8 shots on target per contest, which puts them at third in the CACC. Pito plays back. Frazier. Able to squeeze it in here to Pinzone. Trying to go to the corner now. Cardenas on the chase, and Van Side's forced to play it out. Cardenas could be a name we talk about a lot tonight. Leads the conference in goals at 11. Easily see her pop up on the score sheet today for the Cougars. into the 18. Pin zone with that chip ball. Away momentarily, Brunati. First time right back in. Bouncing in the box. And having a go is Gervais, who scores. What an audacious effort. First time. And roofs it over Nisbet. For an early goal for the visitors, it's 1-0 Caldwell. Taina Gervais with her 6th goal of the season. The ball back in from Brunati after the initial entrance into the box. Took a bounce, fell to her to the right of her body and decided to just give it a go on the first time and put one into the top corner. And no surprise there coming from number 11 in red. Before her time here at Caldwell, she was the National JUCO Player of the Year at Essex Community College back in 2023. And Coach Ajay has some real talent with her, Cardenas, and some others up front as they continue to push forward for a top 2 place in the conference, still sitting at 3rd right now and needing to keep pace with the 2 above them. As another opportunity here down the right wing. Gervais again, cleared out for a corner. First corner kick of the night for either side. Caldwell about 4.43 corners per game, 4th in the conference. Ball into the 6. Punch away by Nisbet. It's still loose. Brunati into the traffic. Blocked there. Brave block by Avia Burns. Now back out here with Frazier. Cardenas. Settled by Itzine, but referee's flag is up on the far side. Burns, post, just looking to have some possession for a prolonged period of time just to settle down and share a bit of the ball. And Pires whistled there on the challenge on Bodwin, who was trying to shake her off. So about 10 minutes gone here in the first half. Caldwell with an early one to break it open, courtesy of Taina Gervais, the senior from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Chase, cutting inside on her right. Laying off for Bodwin. Too far for her, Caldwell intercepts. Now with Cardenas. Itzine. Frazier first time in. Away by Morrison. The Eagles still under pressure here. All 10 players behind the ball. Pito on the chase, cleared away again there by Morrison. Falls to Bodwin. Out for an Eagles throw. As I mentioned, Post coming off a 1-4 loss at Chestnut Hill. Back home now after 2 games on the road. Previously on the 22nd, a 3-0 loss at Bridgeport. Not too far from here, but still a road game nonetheless. Now a through ball here for Klutzer. Can she get on the end of it? She can. Battling with Frazier. Frazier gets the first touch. Still kept in by Klutzer. Played in and handled by the Caldwell back line. And they'll run out of play for an Eagles throw. Post trying to spring some life here on the counter. Playing balls in behind for Klutzer and the like. As they earn another throw in closer up the pitch. Van Size. Morrison back to Burns. First time ball back in. And caught there by Gaminara. Moshing going long for Gervais. Ball's going to trickle out on the far side. Whistle going the way of the Cougars. Take the throw. Going along again, looking for Cardenas. Brunati. Pinzone. Over the top. Bouncing and cleared away over the bar by Van Size there. Out for another Caldwell corner. Pires to take the corner. Whole slew of players lined up right along the goal mouth. Almost every player in the six. Outswinger. Over Nisbet. Brunati, left foot. Over the net for a goal kick. As we near 30 minutes to go in the first half, Caldwell with a 1-0 lead. Tina Gervais on the goal, her 6th of the season. As Frazier tries to intercept now with Cardenas. Itzine. Moshing. Nice skill from Pinzone. Tried the heel. Now back with her. Eagles have it. Control from Klutzer. Headed back to Burns. Burns under some pressure. And plays out. Coming back to defend there was Cardenas. Moshing over the head of Ayla Frazier. Frazier, the sophomore from Passaic, New Jersey. 13 starts this year, 2 goals and assists to her name. Played the full 90 last time out against Queens. She'll take another throw in there on the far side, just past the halfway line. Brunati for Cardenas. Going to turn out for Gervais, too short. Pires. Pinson. Through ball, too strong for Gervais. Pires with the first touch. Now with Pito. Lexi Pito. Maybe a miscommunication with Cardena. She's still on the chase and forces Van Size into a clearance. Close to the corner flag, and it looks like still a throw. Almost getting towards a corner kick range as Frazier's through ball is going to trickle all the way through for a goal kick. Caldwell in third place in the CACC standings as the season comes to a close in the next week and a half or so. Current second place holders, Chestnut Hill, won earlier today, putting them at 24 points. So Caldwell needs to keep up pace with them if they want to be able to jump them by the time regular season comes to a close. Jefferson still atop the standings at 22 points. Some other games in action out of town on this Tuesday night, subject to change. Post needs to focus on winning their last 3 games. Falls to Itzing. Through for Pito. Step there from Burns. Get the first touch. It's with Klutzer. Moshing, lots of time. Couple Eagles headers. Finds the feet now of Klutzer. Looking to send in Meyer too far. And now at the feet of Brunati. Brunati, who has played every single game for the Cougars, has only left the pitch for 19 minutes. Pinson, good first touch. Cardenas moving to her right. Cardenas still with it, will have a go, and caught by Nisbet. Rolled out to Burns. Klutzer. Van Size. It's seen back for Frazier, who plays it forward for Pinson, now laying it off to Melissa Pires. Pires escapes a challenge from Meyer. Frazier for Gervais. Nice combination. It's Gervais. Into the box. The edge of the 18 gets a touch, and Nisbet there to sniff it out. Build up from the Cougars on that right wing again, as we're under 25 to play in the first half. Klutzer gets past Frazier. Trying to spring free Cadman. But Brunati's there to end the opportunity. Ayla Frazier. Touch inside. Skating past Meyer. Now into the box, taking a bounce and claimed by Nisbet. Aaron Nisbet, the junior from Plainfield. He's made 99 saves this season. 3.15 goals against average and a 7.17 save percentage. Making her 32nd career appearance for the Eagles tonight. That one's over the top looking for Cardenas, and again, out to grab it is number 62. Header from Brunati. Klutzer. Ran out of room. Pito. Headed for Gervais, who's popped up on the left side. Chase tracking Cardenas there. Over from left to right. Now Klutzer trying to break the press and cannot. Meyer trying to split the middle, but taken away by Frazier. Tackle comes in from behind by Meyer. Free kick for Caldwell with 21:28 on the clock. Pinzon walking over to send in some service here on the far side to the left of Nisbet's goal. Still pretty far out, but close enough to send in a dangerous cross. 5 Caldwell players around the edge of the box on that far side. Low cross. Deflected towards the near touchline. Gervais. Pito. Thought about sending in Gervais, but stopped her run. Van Size taking some space. Controlled by Klutzer. Into the path of Pinzon. Skips past Kin. Crucial touch there from Ree Morrison. Challenge in by Frazier. Sub ready to come on momentarily for the Cougars. It'll be number 19, Juliana Ballesteros, who started last time out. The only change today, Ballesteros out for number 5, Cardenas. Chase intercepted. Poke through for Gervais. Gervais in on goal. Gervais! Again, it's 2. Taina Gervais claims her brace in the first half. It's 2 goals for number 11 as the Cougars go 2 goals up against Post. We now face a 2-goal deficit with under 20 to play in the first half.
Cougar goal, her second of the game, scored by number 11, Taina Gervais. Assisted by number 6, Lexi Pito. Gervais, her second of the game from Pito.
Assist coming on that second goal from Lexi Pito. Her second assist of the year. Scored a goal in the last game against Queens. Myers cross. Met by Frazier. Pires away, flicked on, almost into the path of Gervais if it were not for a touch there from the post defender. Now the Eagles throw in on the far side. This fixture last year in 2024, a 4-0 win at Caldwell for the Cougars. Ballesteros to the corner, trying to unlock Pito, and cleared by Van Size out for a throw. Cleared away again by Van Size, playing in the back line tonight, the sophomore from Ontario. Played 85 minutes in the loss against Chestnut Hill over the weekend. That one's seen out for a goal kick. Stats halfway through the first 45. 3 shots on goal for Caldwell, 2 of them converted into goals. 2 corners for the visitors as well. 6 shots total. Post with 1 shot. Still looking for a shot on target. They average about 3.69 shots on goal per game, which puts them at 10th in the conference. Moshing, headed by Burns. Kin for Chase. Callis. Itzine. Pito. Good challenge there from Avia Burns. Klutzer. Intercepted by Itzine. Number 7 in red has some space. Approaching the 18. Past Kin. Itzine again. Cleared away by Chase. Almost kept in there by Burns. But Mira Itzine, the freshman from Germany, making things happen in the midfield. Getting past a couple defenders there. Brunati. Claimed by Nisbet. Pires. Running behind Gervais. At the end line. Played back to the edge of the 18. No one home. Klutzer clears. Cadman trying to spark a counter for the Eagles. Looking to get one back. Callis wide for Klutzer. Klutzer through for Cadman. Pito. Here's Bodwin, one of the Eagles' captains. Pinzone, long for Gervais. Foot race with Van Size. It's Gervais. Heavy touch and too strong there as Nisbet runs out to end that opportunity. Gervais looking to make it 3 in the first half. 14:32 to go. Natalie Rogers ready to come on momentarily for the Cougars, as it looks like we'll have the first substitute of the night for the Eagles. Post ready to send on Taylor Gotsagan, who started over the weekend against Chestnut Hill. It's Pires. Touch from Morrison. Back with Eatson. Ballesteros battling with Chase. Plays the ball in. That's going to go across the end line as the two substitutes come on, along with number 13, Yuli Amador.
Checking in the game for Caldwell, number 13, Yuli Amador, and number 15.
Ree Morrison off for the Eagles. Itzine and Pito, number 6 and 7, off for the visitors. Burns touch out of play. Brunati. Brunati forward. Bodwin. Bodwin swarmed by red jerseys. Just has to clear it forward. Back now with Gaminara. Gaminara, who hasn't been tested yet. No shots on target. Has a career 0.92 goals against average and 829 save percentage. Meyer. Moshing plays Frazier. Last touch off Chase. Tatiana Chase, the freshman from Baltimore, Maryland. Played all 90 minutes the last 3 times out. Going long for Rogers. Rogers, the substitute. Burns wins it for the moment, but back now. Nice back heel into the path of Rogers. Left foot. Gervais. Gervais on her left. Didn't get everything on it. Natalie Rogers making an instant impact off the bench, the freshman from Queens. Valerie Monge, the sophomore from North Plainfield, New Jersey, awaiting the referee's whistle as the third substitute for the Cougars tonight. It's Rogers again. Overlap from Pires. Bodwin clears as Monge makes her way onto the pitch. It'll be Gervais to head to the Cougars bench, who has made her mark early. 2 goals to break the game open for the visitors. Now sit comfortably up 2-0 with 10:15 to go in the first half. Frazier takes a bounce in the box and falls there to Cardenas, who didn't catch it cleanly. Chase able to clear out past the halfway line. Moshing will track it down. Louisa Lima, another freshman from Kenilworth, New Jersey, making her 7th appearance this season, on for Maria Frazier. So Lima will step in at left back, playing alongside Brunati now on the ball. Over the top, easy grab for Nisbet. Moshing. Away by Burns. Klutzer for Cadman. Now back with Klutzer. Pressured by Lima. Along the touchline here is Klutzer, cutting in now on her left. Into the box, cleared away by Mushing. Rogers tripped over it, now back with the Eagles. Bodwin back to Kin. Eagles now with some much-needed possession of the ball. Some time in the opponent's half. Callis trying to chase it down, but eventually now there with Gaminara. Brunati, who was credited with the assist on the first goal. It's her cross that's played in and took a couple bounces before finding Gervais. Sent it home. Rogers chases Van Size, clears away again. Two more in for the Eagles and one more in for Caldwell. It'll be Bella Noble on for the visitors as Maya Pereira and Hannah Marriott are on for post. Bodwin and Callis off. Bodwin and Callis off for post, and Rosio Cardenas off for Caldwell. Falls in the box there. Ballesteros took a spill. Brunati. Frazier. Noble. Back in. Van Size clears. So with the Cougars here, left-footed shot trails wide. That one from Yuli Amador. Came on a little while ago. Combination in the midfield. Klutzer gives it away, but Van Size boots it back forward now into the path of Gotsagan. Taylor Gotsagan tracked down by Frazier. And taken down there is another Caldwell player at the halfway line. There's Valerie Monge on the ball. .5:29 on the clock now as we approach under 5 minutes here in the first half. Player down on the far side. They receive attention. Players will go to their benches. After this, the Eagles have 2 more games in the regular season. They'll host Georgian Court this upcoming weekend on November 1st, and then finish their season on the road at Lincoln. While Caldwell, after tonight's game, will go to play Holy Family on the road on Saturday, and then finish on the 4th at home versus Felician. And this is a Caldwell team who last year finished 12-5-2, second place in the conference, and made it all the way to the conference tournament final, losing to Jefferson 2-0. Graduated 10 seniors and grad seniors total. They've reloaded well and have had some freshmen play some solid minutes here in the first half. As Melissa Pires walks off the pitch, on to replace Pires is number 30, the junior Claudia Penafiel. She'll play the final 5:29 of the first half. Lima and Klutzer collide. It's Caldwell throw. Here's Kin. Pressured by Rogers. And gives it away. Lima. Ballesteros trying to escape the pressure. Amador plays back to Moshing. Frazier passed one. And pass out wide off target. Amador in for Noble. Noble scoots past Chase. Ball into the box, cleared away by Van Size. Got Sagan for Cadman. It's with Brunati. Over the top. Finds Noble. And Chase clears it away for the moment. Bella Noble there, the sophomore from Staten Island. Spent 2024 at Utica University. She netted 3 goals and notched 2 assists. And there is Noble again. Chase. Clearance hits an opponent. Back to Nisbet. Burns touch inside. Shielding there is Rogers. Left foot. Takes a bounce in the 6. Nisbet got a touch on it, not away. Noble. Back in, plays it off Chase. And Caldwell will have a corner with 2:30 to go. Same routine as last. Everybody along the goal line. Low cross. First touch by the Eagles. And Noble let it roll over a foot and out for an Eagles throw here. Now on the far side, Post trying to make one last push before the half ends. Over the head of Brunati now with Gaminara. She'll force Marriott to come pressure her before she goes and smothers the ball. As we approach 1 minute left in the first half. 4 shots on goal for Caldwell. 8 shots total. 1 shot for the Eagles, none on target. No corners yet for Post either, while Caldwell has 3 of their own, most recently a couple minutes ago there on the far side. 45 seconds. Roger shielding well there. Van Size there to clean it up. Marriott wide for Van Size. Amador. Rogers into the air. 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6,
Noble trying to go grab it, but Chase will let it run out. As the first half comes to a close, Caldwell with a 2-0 advantage. 2 goals from Taina Gervais, putting her at 7 goals on the season and putting her team up 2-0 as we end the first half. We'll be back for the second half of action in a little while here at Post University. Welcome back to this broadcast of Post University Women's Soccer. Getting ready for the second half here at Lemoy Field. Eagles down 2-0 entering the second 45. They'll look to avoid another loss tonight against Caldwell, who, in their eyes, looking to make it 3 wins out of 3 and extend their unbeaten streak to 5. Goals in the first half came in the 8th minute, from Tina Gervais. And Gervais made it 2 in the 26th minute with another goal, that time assisted by Alexa Pito. First one was assisted by Shelby Brunati, the center back, who got her assist there. First point of her collegiate career, in fact. She's played a full 45 in the back for Coach Ajay and the Cougars here tonight. Teams will switch sides. Post going from right to left, Caldwell going from left to right in the red jerseys. Eagles will kick things off from the center circle. Looking back at the first half, 4 shots on target, for Caldwell. 3 corners for them. 8 shots total. Eagles with 1 shot, 0 on target. 1 foul by Caldwell, 2 against Post. Nisbet in goal, 2 saves, and then the 2 goals allowed. Post had 3 players come off the bench and play some minutes. Caldwell had a bit more. 7 for them coming off the bench as we get underway and started for the second half. Bodwin poked ahead for Callis. Callis going at it there with Frazier. Still on the ball and taken down and earning a free kick right on the near side. A brave run there from Jordan Callis. Down the touchline, earning a free kick. And what really is the best opportunity of the night now for the Eagles. Tatiana Chase over it. Four at the back post to aim for. 1 right along the touchline. Clipped ball in, headed in, and it's a goal! Post draws 1 back off a beautiful cross in from Tatiana Chase. And it all started with Jordan Callis, who made the run down the left side and earned the free kick. And the header there can be credited to Zoe Meyer, the senior from Fitchburg, Mass. Her first goal of the season and 5th of her career. It was a nice ball in from Chase. It had a lot of air on it. And found the head of Meyer, who's now cut the lead in half.
Second of the season, scored by number 3, Zoe Meyer. Assisted by number 16, Tatiana Chase in the 46th minute. Meyer, her second of the season, first of the game from Chase in the 46th minute.
Klutzer couldn't keep it in play. Correction, that is Meyer's second goal this season. Got her first of the season back on the 18th against Goldie Beacom. So the goal from Meyer makes it 2-1 Caldwell. Do the Cougars have a response here? Falls to the back post for Itzine. Frazier back in. Kin's header. Not gone. Van Size played it off Itzine and out for a goal kick. Combination there. Meyer and Chase. No foul, says the referee. Frazier back to Brunati. Going to chip it over the top towards Cardenas. Burns plays that off an opponent for a throw. So the second shot of the night, and the first shot on goal, the header from Meyer. Bringing one back for the Eagles. They try to defend against Caldwell now, who's making a run down the near side. That's Ayla Frazier. Gets past Marriott. Plays wide, and Pinsone's shot trails wide. Took it first time. Van Size. Klutzer. Bodwin. Wide for Klutzer, too far. Frazier. Ayla Frazier. Intercepted by Julie Amador. Amador again. Meyer wide. Ball into the box, taking a bounce. Nisbet gets a touch on it, and Gervais shot over the bar through the goalposts. Another chance for Tina Gervais. That time goes wide, and very easily could have been 3 for her. And brought it back to a 2-goal advantage. Frazier gets there first. Early cross. Falls to Cardenas, left foot. Early cross from Ayla Frazier Finds its way to the back post, and Cardenas couldn't capitalize. Cardenas on a 7-game point streak currently. Has a goal or an assist in the last 7. 11 goals, 2 assists on the year. As mentioned, leading goal scorer in the conference too. Shirley wants to get her name on the score sheet by the time this game finishes. Bodwin trying to get a deflection there, and Pinzon with a nice shot. But a better save that time from Nisbet. Going down to her right. Full stretch. Brunati coming up from center back to take the corner. Here's Brunati. Play short. Itzine. Back to Brunati. That's a sharp cross that zips past the near post. Caldwell have responded well since giving up the goal. It's been back to what it's been for most of the game. Possession in Post's half. Creating shots now up to 12 total and 5 on goal. A couple coming in the last 5 to 7 minutes or so. Gervais tracking back. Van Size over the top, trying to find Klutzer. Gaminara distributes out to Maria Frazier. Cadman off for Klutzer. Myers pressured and taken away. Playing in for Gervais. Gets there before Kin. Tina Gervais. And a crucial tackle in there from Burns. Sees the danger away momentarily. We approach 10 minutes gone in the second half. Post with a goal to cut it to 1, courtesy of a Zoe Meyer header. Ball in. Over Pito. Brunati back ahead. Pito with the header. Facing up against Chase. Frazier, line-breaking pass in for Itzine. Bodwin got a touch, now out with Pinzon. Anna Pinzon pokes it for Gervais. Gervais with some space, trying to work in a cross, and earns a corner doing so. So back-to-back corners in the span of 3 or 4 minutes now for the Cougars. Looking to return to a 2-goal advantage. This time players grouped up along the edge of the 18. First header away by Post. There's Van Size there. The strong clearance now all the way up from center back. Moshing will reset. Here to Brunati. And nice touch from Cardenas, but too strong. Brunati with another searching ball into the box from the back. Distributes so well from center back. Cadman. Burns still with it. Able to get past the player before playing it forward as the Cougars retain possession here. Frazier. In for Pito. Laid off to Itzine. Itzine will have a go. Blocked by Kin. And out for another corner. Players all around the penalty spot. Through to the back post. Cardenas is there. Cardenas circles back. Out to Mushing. Frazier wide for Gervais. Taina Gervais. Cardenas. Cutting to her right. Having a shot from deep. Easy save for Nisbet. Ball's behind Cardenas there, giving it a go. Finds Meyer. Van Size forward. Cadman's on the chase. And Gaminara just gets there first. Cardenas. Pito in lots of space. Pito gets past Chase and goes for a goal. What an effort there from Lexi Pito. Left-footed curler into the side netting. And Caldwell back up to 3-1 with 30:42 to go. Lexi Pito, her third goal of the season. The grad senior from Toms River, New Jersey. Makes it 3 for the Cougars and puts them back in a comfortable spot here with just about a half hour to play.
Cougars goal scored by number 6, Lexi Pito, her third of the season. Assisted by number 5, Rosio Cardenas, and number 1, Ariana Gamanera. Pito, her third of the season, from Cardenas and Gamanera in the 59th minute.
Flicked into the box. Cleared away by Van Size. Out for a Cougars throw. Right around the corner flag. Amador heads back. High cross into the box. Now taking a bounce. It's Pinzon. Frazier lost it. Gervais. Pinzon from outside the box again. That one wide. Into the box, Gervais gets a touch. It's Pito for her second, and it's 2. Lexi Pito, 2 goals in a span of a couple minutes. And Caldwell now with a convincing 4-1 lead. So 4 goals and 2 braces on the night for Caldwell. 2 from Gervais and then 2 from Pito here in the second half. Post had gotten one back at the start of the second half from Zoe Meyer. Now 2 straight goals in response as Bodwin keeps that one in play. It's seen. Cardenas. Poked out wide for Pito. Pito. Good block there. Prevents the cross, but gives up a corner.
Pito, her second of the game, 4th of the season, from Gervais and Cardenas in the 61st minute.
Again, now players all along the goal line. Headed towards the back post. And couldn't direct it on target. Callis with the first touch. Brunati. Through the back line. And referee says it took a touch off one. So another corner in the second half here for Caldwell. Block there from Chase. And cleared away. Brunati. Control from Cardenas. Frazier. Pinzone. Finds Cardenas. Continuing her run as Pinzone will have a shot from outside the box. And again, a shot from outside the 18 from Anna Pinzone. Putting the pressure on. Keeping it at full throttle for the Cougars, who are not letting up here. Up 3 goals, under 25 to play. Klutzer turning on Frazier. Mushing. Long. Cardenas. Cardenas on her left. Touch from Nisbet, not gone. Back in from Gervais. Blocked again by Nisbet. Big time save from Aaron Nisbet. Conceding another corner, but keeping it at 4. Brunati over on the near side to take the corner again. Ball in. Past the first player. Referee blows his whistle. And players getting tangled up there amidst the chaos. And chances gone for Caldwell. Eagles play out of the back. Meyer. Morrison had to get it away. Burns with some space to race up here. Burns tracked back by Cardenas for Klutzer. At the end line, out for a goal kick. Brunati. It's seen wide for Maria Frazier. Pito. Beautiful ball to the near side here with Ayla Frazier. Frazier into the box. Header away from by Van Size. It's seen has a go on the volley and a save from Nisbet. Chances coming thick and fast for Caldwell, continuing to put on the pressure. Still plenty of game time left. 21-27 on the clock. In for Pito. Out to Frazier. Pito. Pito looking for her third. Touch from Van Size. Back out with Amador. Pito, step over. Left foot having a shot. And 2 goals in the second half. All the confidence in the world. Why not have a go with your left from that far out? Whistle against Caldwell. Post will have a free kick here just behind the halfway line. Van Size will take. 4, now 5 players to aim for as Callis heads forward. Touch from Bodwin. And cleared up by Cardenas. Gervais. Wide for Pito. Down the touchline. Pinzone in for Gervais. Turning around Kin. And Kin with the last touch. It's another Caldwell corner. Ball in. Over everyone. Amador there to collect. Brunati, second ball. Blocked by Klutzer. Cardenas having a go, just wide. Meyer. Bodwin tried to help it on back for Meyer. Shielding it was Moshing, and now back here with Shelby Brunati. In behind. Van Size there first. Corner number 11 on the night for Caldwell. Told you earlier that they average just above 4 corners a game, so heading into the double digits, not very common for any team, to be frank. Post with none of their own as we reach 17:30 to play. Still 4-1 here at Lemoy Field. Caldwell with a comfortable 3-goal advantage. Ready for another corner kick opportunity, this time from the far side. Ball to the 18. Played out here with Ayla Frazier. Cardenas around a couple. Down the right side. Low ball in. Cleared away by Van Size for yet another corner. Touched by Itzine. Now played out here for Brunati. Frazier. Van Size gives it a boot. And Gaminara is going to try to keep it in. And will. Amador. Chase sees it out for an Eagles throw. And again, looking at the schedule coming up on Saturday, Post will host Georgian Court here at Lemoy Field, while Caldwell will go on the road to play Holy Family. As the conference play comes to a close, look towards the postseason. Caldwell already clinched their spot in the CACC conference tournament. Post, with this loss, will be almost certainly eliminated as they continue to search for win number 1 on the season. Juliana Ballesteros back on for Rosio Cardenas. Cardenas subbed off for what could be the last time today. Has 2 assists on the night. Played 62 minutes. 4 shots total and 2 shots on target.
Second in the game for Caldwell, number 18, Jocelyn Downing.
Excuse me, that is number 18, Jocelyn Downing, on for the first time tonight as Post enjoys some possession in the opposing half. Morrison with a touch. And Gaminara will hold on to it in the box and wait for an opponent to come try to grab it. Ballesteros.
Correction now into the game for call number 19, Juliana Ballesteros.
Apologies, folks. We had some confusion in the press box. It was, in fact, Juliana Ballesteros who went onto the field a little while ago. So she's on in the midfield now for Caldwell. Here's an opportunity here with Callis. Into the box. Klutzer gets a shot off. Save by Gaminara. Number 28, Brianna Reyes, freshman from Elizabeth, New Jersey, ready to come on for Caldwell. He's played in 10 games this season, has a goal against Mansfield. She'll come on in a little bit. Frazier. Touch inside. Lots of space for Frazier. Pinzone having a go again from outside the box. Catch and save from Nisbet. Busy night in goal for Nisbet. 8 saves so far in 78 minutes. It's under 12 minutes to go. Klutzer kept that one in play, but now back with Caldwell. Chase with the step. Bodwin in for Klutzer. Can't beat out Gaminara. Callis on the turn. Meyer. Cadman trying to get a flick on. Brunati clears only as far as Van Size will send it back in. Kin forced back to Nisbet. Amador. Kin intercepts. And Chase, as she was bringing the ball forward, Meyer fouled off the ball. Both Reyes and now Valerie Vera ready to come on for post, and Taylor got Sagan come back on as she did in the first half for post. Myers cross finds Callis. Taken away. Pinzone. Pito out on the left side. Pito from distance. And a catch from Nisbet. And referee will let the substitutes come on. Referee will let the post substitute on. Got Sagan. Meyer will head to the bench. Ayla Frazier will go off for Caldwell as Reyes comes on for her first minutes tonight. 9:39 on the clock. Referee will restart play here. Now Nisbet plays it for Kin. Chase pressured and wins it right back. Good recovery from number 16. Deflected off Bodwin. Cadman going in with the tackle, but it's Brunati. Ballesteros down the line. Pinzone. Pinzone has Gervais awaiting in the box. First touch from Van Size. And cleared away by Morrison. Got Sagan. Bodwin with the last touch. Now Vera and Penafiel both on. As Itzine and Pito off, excuse me. And for post, Maya Pereira comes on for Ree Morrison. Over the top, Gervais. Van Size, good recovery. Gives the way to Pinzone. Pinzone looking for the top corner and does. Anna Pinzone finds her goal and makes it 5 for Caldwell. 4 up with 8:27 to go. (5-1) Caldwell. Gervais will be subbed off now for Valerie Monge, who featured a bit in the first half, playing 10 minutes.
Caldwell goal, her 4th of the season, scored by number 10, Anna Pinzon. Unassisted.
Bodwin charging forward, now falls to Cadman. Cadman sworn by a couple red jerseys, now moshing. Clear it out of the pressure, over the head of Chase. Now battling here is Monge, the newly inserted substitute. Going inside, early cross deflected. And collision on the edge of the box. No foul. Van Size got the first touch. And Chase taken down by Ballesteros. Frazier with the touch. Pinzone's pass deflected out by Callis. Pinzone. Beautiful ball. Switching it here for Frazier. Frazier cutting in on her left. Having a shot. That's an easy one for Nisbet. .6:25 to go. Caldwell up 5-1 here at Lemoy Field. Looking to pick up their 10th win of the season. Ball through for Monge. And last touch off post. And another corner for Caldwell. Number 9, Izzy Marin coming on for post. While we have 2 subs for post. So Marin on for Caldwell, 2 on for post. Meyer back in, and now a goalkeeping change. Hannah Marriott, who featured as an outfield player, now playing in goal for the final 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Flicked on by Pinzone. Ballesteros with a shot saved. Ballesteros again. Couldn't get through the traffic. And eventually banked off a Caldwell player for a goal kick. Amador helps it on. Kin clears. Klutzer. Now Cadman hits it forward. Pereira pressing. Chase. Cadman. Step from Moshing. Moshing making a run forward. Good challenge there from Chase to win it back. Now Callis. Cadman running in. First time ball. Across the 18. Cleared away. Now back with Tatiana Chase. 4 minutes to go. Callis. Callis past two into the box. Centering. And Gaminara way out there to go grab it and end the danger. Over the top, Monge chasing Kin there first. Marriott plays out to Chase. Callis turning on Frazier and draws a foul. So with the win here, Caldwell will improve to 10-2-3. 22 points on the season, putting them temporarily level with Jefferson. Chestnut Hill now, as things stands, in first place after their win today. Jefferson plays Lincoln on Thursday. As Monge continues to push forward alongside Ballesteros for the Cougars. It'll be Van Sires here with 2:15 to play. Poked forward for Chase. Burns. Bodwin. Eagles throw. Maybe one more chance here for the Eagles to muster up an opportunity. Get a shot off, maybe even find a second. Burns his ball in. Didn't reach the 18. Step winning there is Van Size. Burns tries to find Cadman, who was dispossessed there by Moshing. Monge trying to get around Van Size and cannot. 1 minute to go. Kept in play by Burns there on the far side. Played forward for Klutzer, but wide and out of play. Now in for the final 45 seconds is number 36, Violet Billy from Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Into the match for the last couple moments. Monge, a couple players to aim for, and the Cougars will have a corner as the seconds tick down. Under 20 seconds. Maybe one final chance for them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Under 10.
5, 4,
Cleared away.
3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's it. Final score here from Lemoy Field. Caldwell 5, Post 1. Post falls to 0-12-2 on the season. Caldwell improves to 10-2-3. Post will be home again this Saturday against Georgian Court University here at Lemoy Field, their final home game of the season. Caldwell travels to Holy Family on the 1st as well. Once again, final score from Lemoy Field here on the campus of Post University. Caldwell 5, Post 1. Patrick Grudberg on play-by-play commentary signing off. Have a good night.